So, a new video of sailing, and this time sailing from Chichester harbour to Brighton Marina. A very exciting destination, but it is the Brighton Fringe festival on the moment. There's lots to see, and we're going to go to a show tomorrow night. Yeah, so that's what we're up to. 3 boats again, this time off to Brighton. I'm still on the mainsail alone, so once I put my main up, we should be evenly matched, hopefully. Yes, we're making very slow progress, even with the Genoa up. Moana's just in front of us, and we're tootling along at 3.8 knots, 3.7. That's picked up a little bit, but it's not a lot. We should get a bit faster when we go around Selsey Bill, get a little bit more apparent wind. So there's Moana just in front. I put up my Genoa just as she came up level with us. Yeah, so that's where we're going. Suddenly going through the mix and the hours. So it's all got a little bit different now. We're going through, I never know what to call it, the mixen, the hours. Then you can see Moana behind us going past the boulder. In fact, we've been set to the south a bit. I'm going to have to bring it back to the north a bit further north. So we get flushed through the loo. It's a strange passage of water, this. Kind of rather eerie, but it's kind of nice in a way to come through when the tide's in your favour. So another little update. We're making good progress now that we've got the engines on. The wind speed's dropped right down to kind of 5 knots, almost from dead ahead. So we would never get to Brighton this evening if we carried on sailing. Anyway, it's very pleasant out here. It's quite warm. I know I've got my jacket on still, but actually it's pretty pleasant. There she is, just moving along with us, and Simon remains up ahead. So the right thing to eat when you're out on the boat, beans and a bit of bread, pretty straightforward, really easy and very nice. Yeah, and we're still tootling along, probably another hour's elapsed since I last provided an update. Engine's doing 1600 RPM. Keep motoring in this kind of glassy flat sea. In the sun, just begin to see the very edge of the wind farms behind that boat up ahead. Just about see them.
On our way to Brighton. There's the Jenny J ahead of us, and we're Moana. We're on our way, and we are about 14 miles away. So probably about, if we're going about 6 nautical miles per hour knots. So a few more hours to go, probably about 3 to 4 more hours, I suspect.
So we've got far enough now We're only about an hour away from Brighton if we've been carried on motoring, and it's only kind of 2:15 in the afternoon, so just thought a bit more sailing. Still only going 3 knots, but it's just lovely. So I'm going to try take a few pictures and a little bit of video of Moana, which is out there behind us. I'll see if I can catch a bit of Simon. He's a long way off though. Got to find him. There he is. There he is. Whether it had a little bit more of a sea breeze in there, I don't know. But yeah, he's off Worthing. But yeah, there he goes. And they've got the ship, the Beaumont, which is obviously waiting to go into Shoreham, or maybe waiting to go and collect cargo, I don't know. Oh, some of the windmills are, some of the turbines, should I say, are actually spinning now. They weren't earlier on. Yeah, you get a bit of a different perspective of the same view. There's the Beaumont with Shoreham in the background. And somewhere back there in the far, far distance is Simon. And then here comes Moana. I think she may be under power again. Yeah, looks impressive. But I know he's got his engine on. How are you doing? Good. It's a bit more than a couple of hours at this speed. But Simon's way back there. No, he's still got his he's still got his cruising chute up, tootling along. Just booked Al Forno, as you probably heard, for dinner tomorrow. So I complete my trip. I'm actually ahead of everybody else, but not by more than 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Just coming up to Brighton Marina, as you will be able to see. Slightly different view now, so you're getting a view of me from my phone rather than from the action camera. Not sure that that's a good idea, but anyway, yeah, as we come into the harbour. Suppose I ought to go and help give them a line. Take a line. So here comes Simon in his new boat, we've not seen before. This is Simon coming in. Yeah.
Where's that far behind there? That's good.
Picking up the fenders we dropped.
We won't tell anyone.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Very much. Thank you very much. Very nice to see you. How are you? Worked out well on timing, didn't
Good, hi.
You did?
David.
Hi.
Hi. David.
Peter, hi.
Very nice to see you.
Thank you.
Yes.
How are you, Simon?
Yeah, good.
So I'm doing lots of filming.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was the slowest boat I've ever been on, but actually we got here.
So before everyone else has risen, I've taken down the Genoa on Jenny J and put up my new #1 jib to sail in slightly stronger breeze. I've got to set the cars a bit, I think, on this, but it's looking pretty good. Yeah.
Ready and now.
So Simon's got some notion of doing some
Ready and now.
working on his boat. Look, being winched up the mast.
Ready and now. Ready and now. Your safety line. Thank you very much.
They're walking along Brighton seafront to see a performance at the Lantern Theatre and the Brighton Festival Fringe about Ravel's bolero called Finding the Dance, which I think is about his discovery or his quest to write music for dance.
And I have to ring up my wife and go, I'm going to the Swingers with whatever.
I love that. I love that so much.
I want to go to Granny's. We're fine there.
Where was that on?
We tried to get you.
It's just coming up to 5 in the morning and we're just about to leave. Moana and Jenny J. Simon's already gone, so hopefully we'll catch him up in a while.